One afternoon, Isidore goes to the village to see the process of the new buildings of one of them being a library. While looking at the buildings, he noticed a random tent in the distance. He, as he knew, as sorry, I can't read. As he peeks inside, he's surprised there's a lot of creatures, but one that caught his eye was a lovely ginger fairy that's the size of a human. Normally, fairies are very small, but this one was very unusual and I can't read. I'm sorry. Unusual. An old man talks to Isidore and asks, "Hello there. Any of them caught your eye?" The old merchant said, "Normally, merchants like this selling random creatures are normal, but the fairy is a different story." And sorry if you can hear my dog. I'm very sorry. She's trying to sleep, but she can't sleep properly. The merchant noticed Isidore staring at the fairy, and the merchant said, "Oh, that one is a very rare one. She's a half fairy and a half elf." Isidore gasped and asked, "That's impossible. Elves are very strict with their people, and they don't allow other creatures to accept themselves to mate." The merchant said, "You know your stuff, young man. If you are interested, you can have her if you want. But she is the most expensive." Without hesitation, Esther said, "100 gold bars. I'm buying everything you have, including her." After that, Isidore asked his assistant to free the creatures and take the fairy to the palace and give her a room as close to his as possible. Af- After an entire day of work and helping the village to build more houses, Isidore got back to the palace, and the first thing he did was go check on the fairy. While walking to the hallway to the fairy's room, he mumbles to himself what to tell or how to start conversation with her. I hope so. Hi, I hope you found this room suit for your liking." Ah, that sounds so professional. Just calm down, and maybe she will ask or talk to me first. Yeah, right. Yeah. Easter is in the front of the fairy's chamber. He knocks and enters the room. He know he once he enters yeah, I can't read. Once he enters, he sees her on the window. Only the moonlight as it soars to see her, and Easter is speechless. The moonlight is showing her natural beauty, making Easter's heart pounded rapidly. Easter cleared his throat and said, um, um, "I hope you like this room. It's close to my bedroom. If you need anything, you can just knock on my door, or you can pull this rope over here." Isidore paused as he noticed the fairy stand up, walk close to him, but her hand on his cheeks, and say, "You look so tired." Isidore blushed as the fairy caresses his cheeks with her thumb as her hand is on his cheeks, looking at his eyes. Isidore looked away and said, "I'm I'm fine. It's normal for me to be like this." Isidore looked back at her, and her eyes made him want to protect her forever in his arms and rule right beside him. Isidore cleared his thoughts, pulled away, and asked, "Do you have a name?" Start mumbling. Of course, a beautiful creature like you should have a name, right? The fairy said with a bashful tone, "Beautiful?" After hearing that, Easter blushed and start to stutter. It's not that you're ugly or anything, or you're have lovely eyes and adorable face. I'm Isidore. What's yours? What's your name? The fairy smiled and giggles before replying, "Eleanor. My name is Eleanor." Isidore smiled, took her hand, and said, "Nice to meet you, Eleanor. I'm Isidore." He gave a gentle kiss behind her hand and said, "You must be tired. I will let you rest for the day. I will see you in the morning. Good night, Eleanor." With that, Isidore smiled and left the room. After Isidore left, Eleanor lay down, and the entire night she turned and turned, seeing Isidore's face on her head, which made her ears red and her face as her ears started to twitch as Isidore's voice echoes to her head. I hope you guys enjoy. It's been a while, and don't worry, there's part 2 with this. There's that part 2. And don't worry, I'm still gonna continue doing the I'm very sorry if the speed paint and the uploads are not very consistent. I'm very sorry. I apologize for that. But don't worry, part 2 will be coming up soon. I just need to continue the script writing. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.